This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the national champions from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Humstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now.
Texas.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would be better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16.
Well, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for a big play downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. There's no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made by the tight end. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. The shotgun handoff here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
He keeps it on a design run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Great cut there. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. One runs, hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14, LSU 6-0.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes that LSU offense back on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit. First down and 10 now.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They can't stop him. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Moves out of the pocket. Breaking tackles and going. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, LSU. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They make the tackle there, but a penalty. Is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. 1st down and 20. He hands it to the back. They stop him right at the 24. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Here's the handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a solid game to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. QB keeper all the way. At the first down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Longhorns. There was no catching him that time.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset or controller. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big gain here, but take it in for 6 and 7.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away.
Texas 21, Texas 7.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
Bringing it out, it's Henderson. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They pressure it and getting the loss back to the 7-yard line. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Second down after that previous play.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. The quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his back. Touchdown, LSU. This offense really clicking. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Design quarterback run. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a wide receiver screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for it.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for a man deep in the right side. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Has a lane. The tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
For offense coordinators, you see big runs like that in the first half, and you get real excited because that opens up so much more of your playbook, especially all of your counter plays and your play action.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Running a quarterback sneak here. A scrum in the goal line. Haven't seen the signal, but I don't think he got in. Okay, now it's 2nd and touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21.
Texas, 21.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route, did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. In the clear at the 25. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did. And then
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense is still... short field, the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the extra point was up and good.
Texas.
It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the outmen. They get him down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This is the characteristic about great quarterbacks that stands out to me. Their ability to make a play when things aren't perfect. Here, they get to him. They put pressure on him. He's about to go down, but his instincts to be able to find that back, check it down before he hits the ground, gives this offense a chance to be able to pick up positive yards and get the first down.
They keep him guessing with a run. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep downfield to the left. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Important third down play coming up. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Up and over the man. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime.
Texas.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return.
LSU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. He's looking to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. They look to throw it here on second down. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 25. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. The field goal is good.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry-up.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick six going the other way.
It's a 1st and 10 play. Receiver in motion now. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. See if the penalty proves costly. 1st down and 15 now. And now the handoff. He's swarmed by the defense. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Harris. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Short pass finds the tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. Back-to-back deep shots. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. 2nd down after that completion.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the 2-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. We'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. The ball is picked off. He can go. Touchdown, LSU. A huge defensive score.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and 9? He's looking to make a big play downfield. Caught at the 30, still running. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's looking deep again. Touchdown, Longhorns. To put them on top now.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He lets it rip. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Look out, he's loose. Touchdown, Tigers. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Henderson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Looks like QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, LSU. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
60, Texas, 49.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down. We're going to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Great catch when they desperately needed it. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And he drops back in the gun. This is caught. Could be an important two-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turner trying to create good field position. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. He goes out quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. A play action, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Third down. They don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. And the wideout goes in motion. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown saving play.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage. Allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion of a big tight end. A tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball at the 34. Well, this would be again on 1st and 10. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find the rhythm.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. But a pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
At this point, the offensive coordinator has to think about going to the other quarterback. That's his 4th interception in this game alone. He's throwing the ball into coverage, and the defense is making him pay for it.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. First down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. Just gets it away, taking a shot. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Catch is made down the middle. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Now, juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a late deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stop on the clock with 21 seconds remaining. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep for late game heroics. Almost picked off yet again. He's going to set up third down.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
Coach decided to go for two, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. They keep out with a consolation two-point try, but this game is over. It's almost a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.